In the desert, the 40 years that the Jews wandered in the desert, they had with them the Mishkan, the tabernacle, the traveling Bet HaMikdash. Jokingly, I said, Moshe Rabbeinu must have been a Lubavitcher Chassid, a Lubavitcher Rebbe. He thought of a Beis HaMikdash mobile, a traveling Beis HaMikdash. Now, this traveling Beis HaMikdash needed a transport company. Whenever they went from one place to the other, the Bet Mishkan was taken apart, disassembled, come to the new place, had to be reassembled. But it also need to be transported. The transport company was the family of the Levites. The family of Levites, there were three families: Kahas, Gershon, and Merari. So when we look at the end of last week's parasha in Bamidbar, where God says to Moshe Rabbeinu, Nasa es roish, count, take census. But Nasa means elevate. The family of the Kahas, how many they are, and then the Torah goes on to stipulate what their task is. And their task was they were transporting the Kodesh HaKadoshim, the Holy Ark, and other similar vessels. Second one is in the parsha at the beginning of this week, where the Torah says, Nasa es roish b'nei Gershon. Take census, again, Nosai, elevate, the Bnei Gershon, the descendants of Gershon, descendants of Levi. And what do they have to say? And they have to carry the curtains. Finally, we have later on the children of Merari, and there it doesn't say Noses, Roish Bnei Merari, it says simply, Bnei Merari, the children of Merari, how many are there? Tells us the number, and then it says, what is their task? To carry the beams, and the pillars, the rods, and the basic foundations of the Mishkan. So here is an interesting Medrash Rabbah that says, why is Kahas singled out with the word Nasai, Gershon is singled out with the term Nasai, and Merari, just simply Bnei Merari, the children of Merari. So he explains, Kahas deserved it because they were given the honor and the task to transport the Kodesh HaKadosh, the Holy Ark. They were on a very high level. Gershon had birthright. He was the oldest, so he deserves again a special attention. Merari also comes from the word bitterness. The simple guys, there's no Nasai. But this deserves some attention. Because while it doesn't say Nasa by Bnei Merari, then it does say, and only by them, V'zois mishmeres masoam. And this is their task, which they have to safeguard. Masoam, they're transporting their chores, but Masoam also has the mention of elevation. This we don't find neither by Kahas or by Gershon. This reflects this following concept. We have Kahas, Kodesh HaKadoshim, holiness, a very high level of connection with Torah, a very high level with understanding of godliness. Birthright, also concept of superiority, where Merari represents the simple person. In simple words, we can call this the leaders with a foot soldier. Now, who is more important? Who plays a more important role in Judaism? What is more valuable? Is it the fact of having deep understanding of godliness, or is it the complete submissiveness, which we call in Chassidic terminology, Kabbalat Ol, accepting the yoke? So interesting, we know that we receive the Torah by saying Kabbalat Ol, Naseh v'Nishma. This seems to be the reason for having received the Torah, not the understanding. So what is it? Is it the understanding, or is it the simple action? We look at Avraham Avinu, deepest understanding of godliness, yet his term was always, Hineni, here I am, I'm doing. And the answer is, both are important. And both are cherished by God. Leadership needs foot soldiers needs leadership to guide them. Chachma and Binah, the head, cannot go anywhere without the feet carrying it over there. Now the feet need the head to direct this. And what is very interesting, when we're talking about the coming of Mashiach, It is called, the last moments of Mashiach are called Ikvese the Mashiach. Ikvese comes from the word akavayim, the heel of Mashiach. That Mashiach is coming through the work of the heels. Total submission. Selfless devotion. It is this selfless devotion which has the quality that even when the brain might ask questions, the foot carries out what it needs to. So today we have the power of Merori. We have the influence that the Rebbe gave us in leadership. We know what we must do, and doing what we have to do, and doing it in unison, there's no question that at any moment we will not have the temporary Mishkan, we'll have the third Beis HaMikdash, which is eternal. May this happen right now.